Androgen receptors. All right. Imagine your body is like a big machine. It has special buttons that tell us what to do. Some of these buttons are for growing muscles, being stronger, or developing different features like deeper voice or more body hair, facial hair, all these things when you get older. So androgen receptors are like these special buttons in your body that respond to a message called androgens. Androgens are like messengers that float around your body, and when they find an androgen receptor button, they press it to give the body instructions. One of the main androgens is testosterone, which is a hormone that directions on how to grow and develop, especially in ways that make you stronger and more muscular. So, androgen receptors are the parts of your body that listen to these instructions and help make these changes happen. In short, you can't really benefit from hormones like testosterone and DHT unless you have active and healthy receptors, the androgen receptors. So how do you optimize them and maximize them? The number one thing to optimize your androgen receptors and activate is not the diet, is not the routine, but it's training, especially strength training. Bench presses, deadlifts, and squats are on the top of strength training, but you have to do all these exercises with great caution because some people get permanent back problems because of these exercises instead of being healthy. So make sure you know how to deadlift and how to squat and not injure yourself in the process. My favorite exercise for optimizing androgens is hill sprinting, and even better with bare feet in the sun. It's a peak of masculinity, if you ask me, and it stretches out your bones too. The intense effort to run and climb the mountain not only optimizes your androgens but also stimulates your body to release more testosterone and growth hormone, which we have discussed in our previous video, how important both of these are for your legs. Vitamin D is super important for your androgens. It can increase androgen receptor expression. You can have sun exposure along with a high quality vitamin D supplement, which is around 1000 to 2000 IU daily, or having enough milk daily to add vitamin D into your body. And to be very clear, the vitamin D you take from the sun isn't the same as as the vitamin D you consume. It's very stupid to think that sun exposure will help your burns the same way as vitamin D in milk or in supplements. Vitamin D supplements can support optimal levels, especially in regions like Norway or the Nordic regions in Europe, where the sunlight is very limited. Bad news for you if you really enjoy hot water to take a shower. Hot and cold water exposure has distinct effects on androgen receptors and generally hormone imbalance, largely due to the fact that their impact is on the blood flow, inflammation, recovery, and cellular signaling. Cold exposure increases the density of androgen receptors in skeletal muscle. This affects your muscles and make them more sensitive to testosterone and potentially enhance growth and recovery. On the other hand, hot water might increase your blood flow and relax your muscle, but it signals your receptors to relax, which decreases the impact of testosterone in your body. Plus, it also reduces cortisol and increases endorphin levels. Lower cortisol may protect androgen receptor sensitivity, which is seen in cold water, and high cortisol in hot water can negatively affect testosterone function. Argan meat is king. It's very much needed for optimizing your androgens. What it actually does is that it comes with a ton of zinc and, and magnesium, which supports androgen function. Zinc and magnesium supplement can support receptor health, especially if you're deficient or don't get enough through your diet. But to be very honest, I always prefer taking the nutrients through real food than buying it in capsule form. But supplements are always an option if you're on a budget. I want you to take control of your stress levels. The reason you hear a lot of people say that stress and anxiety lowers testosterone is because they signal your androgens to become more insensitive towards the hormones, so the hormones are of no use. Go for a walk, talk to your friends, speak to them in real life, or even on a call if you can't do it in real life. It helps relax your brain. Also, when I say supplements, my favorite supplement are herbal ones. And the number one supplement that comes to my mind when I talk about androgens is ashwagandha. What ashwagandha does is that it controls your stress levels and works on increasing your energy levels. Well, let me explain. There's something in your body called the steroid hormone, cortisol. It's a steroid hormone produced by the adrenal glands in response to stress and low blood sugar, known as a stress hormone. It plays a vital role in various psychological functions, not only the stress, especially the flight and fight response. If you have heard about it, ashwagandha does is that it lowers the stress hormone and is highly effective against it. So I highly recommend it if you're looking into supplements to help you with your androgens or controlling your stress overall for better health.